Let's open a Dragon Ball Z Fusion World FB01 booster box.
Hey everyone, it's Escaped Alien. Today we are going Super Saiyan with Dragon Ball Z's Fusion World Awakened Pulse. So I was super stoked to see Dragon Ball Z starting off a new card game. From what I understand, they had the Masters card game and they still have it for now. We'll see if it continues in the future. But from what I've heard from players, it's a pretty complex game. So I think when you already know how to play, it's a lot of fun to play. But trying to be a new player getting into the game, apparently it just felt a little too complex for new players. So they're having a hard time getting new people into the game and learning all the mechanics. So Bandai's solution was coming out with Fusion World. And I guess, you know, the card layout is pretty much the same, the artwork's the same style, but the gameplay is more simplistic and refined. Some people I've heard that have been Masters players for a long time say that it's almost too simple, but not really in it for the gameplay. I just kind of want to check out the cards. I love Dragon Ball Z since I was a kid. Used to watch all of the Dragon Ball Z episodes, was really invested in the sagas when I was a kid. I remember how intense they felt, and probably just my favorite kind of anime of all time. I just think it was a lot of fun. So this is going to be FB01, which is the first set for Dragon Ball Z. Managed to find this for a reasonable price at an LGS, so I'm pretty excited to get into this. But before we do, let's go ahead and switch to human hands. Now that's better. Alright. So this opening will probably help me determine if I want to keep collecting Dragon Ball Z, if I want to do more box breaks, or if I just want to see about grabbing singles that I'm interested in. I felt like the Celestials playmat was kind of fitting for the design of the box. Kind of has that Aurora Borealis type color scheme. Let's go ahead and get into this. So, packs feel kind of light. Let's see how hard they are to open. Nope, very easy to open. Alright, so I don't know anything about the game going into it. I've had one box break, well, more like pack break, that I got from the Zard Exchange, a Whatnot streamer. But Jinyu, Karine, Dodoria, Android 19, Tien Shinhan, Mafuba, Goku Black, Black Kamehameha or Kamehameha, Master Roshi, a Hollow Final Hope Slash, Raccoon, and it looks like you get a code card. So I have a very minor idea of some of the bigger hits in the set. Piccolo. Piccolo was always my favorite as a kid. I don't know why, but probably because he kind of looks like me. Android 17, Pan, Time Skip, Goku Black, We Are Coolers, Armored Squadron, Gawasu, Big Bang Attack, Great Priest, Frieza, Goldo. Ooh, look at that card. Vegeta Saiyan. Not sure how good of a hit that is, but very, very cool card. Very cool artwork. We'll put that one to the side. I also really liked Vegeta as a kid. Kind of the heel of the series. Son Gohan, Childhood, King Cold, Champa, Krillin, Barbarian, Sono, Instant Kamehameha, Shu, Vegeta, Android 16, Sinister Sickle, Son Gohan Childhood, Cooler, Door, Pilaf, Berter, Magetta, Vados, Instant Kamehameha, Kawasu, Kui, Samasu, Android 18 Holo, Trunks Future Holo. Forgive me if I'm mispronouncing a lot of the names. I'm being honest, I've not watched Dragon Ball Z since I was a kid, but always had fond memories of it. Krillin, King Cold, Bulma, Zarbon, Timeskip, Zalza, Piccolo, Nail, I-Beam, Son Goku, Supernova. Another very cool card. Trunks Future. Awesome holo pattern. Alright, Tien Shinhan. Cooler, Android 18, Salza, Strong Warriors of Universe 6, Son Goku, Apul, Crusher Ball, Whis, Yamcha, Fuwa, Goku Black. Vegeta, Dr. Rota, Jinyu, Harumaki, Son Goku, assemble representatives of Universe 7. Hercule, now you see the power of the Jinyu Force. Ku, Kaba, bonds of Ginyu Force, Android 18. Frieza, Android 18, Metacooler, assemble representatives of Universe 7. Zamasu, Vegeta, Zamasu, Android 16, Great Priest, Jinyu, Otamo, Hit. Oh, that's a cool card too. Yeah, I really like the foils. Haru/Maki, Champa, Android 17, Strong Warriors of Universe 6, Son Goku. Now you see the power of the Jinyu Force. Shu, Time Machine, Android 7, Caulifla, Son Goku Childhood, Ma Future, another nice holo pattern. Pan, Dr. Rota, Android 20, Bulma, Salza, Tien Shinhan, Strong Warriors of Universe 6, Goku Black, Jeice, Son Goku, Jinyu, Sinister Sickle, Cooler, Piccolo, Vegeta, Harina, Hercule, Sono, Apul, Kawasu, Trunks Youth, Banon, Son Goku, Bands of Jinyu Force, Piccolo, Door, Android 19. Now you see the power of Jinyu Force. Kawasu, Son Goku, Vados, Kaba, Blade of Despair, Nice, Vegeta, Beerus. Son Goku, Jinyu, Barbarian, Cooler, Krillin, Salza, Mafuba, Son Gohan Childhood, Brother-Sister Combination, Android 17, Frost, Son Gohan Childhood. Oh no. Let me take care of the bulk or commons a little bit. So it's looking like our Vegetas probably are better hits so far. Beerus, Pilaf, Tien Shinhan, Berter, Android 17, We Are Cooler's Armored Squadron, Son Goku, Time Skip, Trunks Future, Vegeta, Son Goku, Chilled. Bulma, Piccolo, Barbarian, Tien Shinhan, Apul, Vados, Son Gohan Childhood, Sui, Son Goku, Android 17, Mecha Frieza. Looks like another hit. It's literally called Hit. Looks like another SR. Awesome. It's going to be interesting looking these up after the video to see what kind of value I got. Hopefully those of you that are familiar with Dragon Ball Z cards aren't going to be yelling at me for not knowing how good of hits I may have gotten or not gotten. Goku Black, Dodoria, Vegeta, Android 17, King Cold, Zamasu, Instant Kamehameha, Zarbon, Whis, Big Bang Attack, Goku Black, and Hollow. Nice. Tournament of Power Arena. Yeah, I apologize. Probably should have done some research on what the rarities were. But sometimes I like going into booster boxes with no knowledge and just kind of checking it out and looking it up afterwards. Android 18, Champa, Android 19, Metacooler, Vegeta, Assemble representatives of Universe 9, Son Gohan, Childhood, Frieza, Yajirobe, Future, Shin, Trunks Future, Vegeta. Looks like that's a rare, so I'll go back through afterwards and pull out all the cards that are the rares. Android 18, Door, Vegeta, Son Goku, Instant Kamehameha, Salza, Sano, Trunks Youth, Brother Sister Combination, Fuwa, Trunks Future. Alright. Dr. Rota, Dodoria, Pilaf, Zamasu, Piccolo, Mafuba, Gawasu, Android 16, Crusher Ball, Kale, Son Gohan Adolescence. There's another SR, Cooler. Very cool. Android 20, Piranha, Berter, Goku Black, Assemble representatives of Universe 7, Gawasu, Mafuba, Jinyu, Trunks Future, Caulifla, Body Change. Ooh, another SR, Android 17 / Android 18. Wondering if this is how a normal booster box goes. It's like SR in a lot of other games is pretty special. Haru / Maki, Android 17, Frieza, Son Goku, Zarbon, Zamasu, Vegeta, Jeice, Blade of Despair, Android 17, Krillin, another one, Son Goku SR. Dang, awesome. I mean, even if these cards aren't super valuable, I just really love the artwork and I love the hollow patterns in them, so no complaints from me. Trunks Future, Cooler, Vegeta, Android 17, Jinyu, Son Goku, We Are Cooler's Armored Squadron, Shu, My Future, Yamcha, Dr. Jero's Lab, Goldo. Metacooler, Bulma, Jinyu, Vados. Now you see the power of the Jinyu Force. Zamasu, Piccolo, Master Roshi, Banon, Zamasu, Son Goku, Son Gohan Childhood. Look at that one. SCR. That has got to be our big hit, right? Wow. That card looks incredible. That's awesome. Alright, we'll get through the last pack here and then we'll start going over the hits. I know that there's a card that has that art style that's like a super expensive card in the set. I don't know if it's exactly that one, but I'll look it up afterwards. Android 17/18, Pan, Tien Shinhan, King Cold, Krillin, Strong Warriors of Universe 6, Heracool, Salza, Android 18, Black Kamehameha, Android 20, Sinister Shadows. Alright. So what I'll probably do from here, I'll just pull out the rare cards from the stack. So it looks, I mean, for not knowing anything about the cards in the game, it looks pretty basic as far as the rarity goes. So it's got a C, which I assume means common, a UC for uncommon, an R for rare. Oops. And then I don't know what L means, so I'll have to look that up after the fact. So I'm wondering if you can only get rares and up in hollow. That's what it seems like. Okay, so we got one more, kind of more two stacks to go through. Get a decent amount of cards for the price. So I paid $100 from the LGS I bought from for this box. Seems like the prices have retraced a little bit. When I checked on TCG Player, it was kind of around the $80 mark. But I don't feel entirely comfortable buying these boxes from TCG Player because from what I've heard, it seems to be slightly mappable if you were to buy an entire case, because once you get some of the bigger hits, from what it seems like, you can maybe that kind of makes the rest of the case, you can figure out that you're not going to get some of those bigger hits, so it makes it a little more easy to map it out. And I think a lot of times people, after they find that hit, they sell the rest of the boxes as kind of dud boxes online. So maybe if you're just keeping it for a sealed collection, I think that makes sense, or if you know for a fact you're buying from a reputable buyer. But I don't know anybody that's selling these cards that I feel comfortable with, and I love supporting LGSs because in my opinion they're the lifeblood of keeping card games going and having a place for people to meet up, play, build a community. So typically, even if an LGS doesn't have the best prices, I'm still going to buy from them because I want them to be around. I like going in and talking to people, I like doing trades, I like playing at LGSs. So as long as it's not like crazy overpriced, then I'm always going to support an LGS when I can. We're almost through this. I apologize. I could have been doing this while I was opening if I was more organized, but I didn't. Yeah, so it definitely seems to be the case. So rare and up, those are going to be where all of your holos are. The commons, uncommons, and whatever the card that says L in the lower right corner, those will not be holo. Which I actually like that. It kind of throws me off when games make random cards into holos. I can see how some people would appreciate it, because if they really like the artwork, it's still cool kind of getting that diversity for the card, but for me, I like how Dragon Ball's setting it up. So I actually think I will be opening more Dragon Ball, and I have a feeling this card is probably pretty expensive. So here is our rare holo cards. We'll just skim through these real quick so you guys can get an idea of how many of these holo hits come to a booster box. Don't know if any of these are really worth anything, but the artwork is incredible on these, and the holo pattern's a lot of fun. Most of them have some kind of texturing to them. Looks like they, look at how rad these are. If you're a Dragon Ball Z fan, these iconic characters. Awesome. Look how cool that one is. Fantastic artwork there. Great job to the artists. And then we'll go through these ones. So we have SRs. Normally, in my experience, this stands for serialized rare. And then the SCR hit. So there's a hit for an SR, B-Rus for an SR, My Future, Son Goku, love that, Android 17 and 18, very badass. And as you can see, the texturing's different. They're a little more strategic about how they place the holo pattern. Really makes the cards pop. Cooler, totally badass. Another hit, Trunks Future, Vegeta, and then of course the Son Gohan Childhood. So what I'll do is I think I'll go ahead and line up these prices so we can see how I did after the fact. You can see how much my ignorance comes into play on these pricings. Who knows, maybe I'll end up super negative, maybe I'll be very positive. But for me, it was more about the opening experience. This is my first booster box of Dragon Ball Fusion World, and I definitely think I'm going to be opening more. I really enjoyed this. I think the artwork's incredible. I'm going to be submitting a lot of this to PSA. So let me know if you guys are collecting Dragon Ball Fusion, if you're still doing Masters, what you think about the cards, and maybe you can teach me about my hits. But always appreciate it if you guys want to leave me a like and a comment. This has been Escaped Alien. Thanks for hanging out with me. Peace.